Welcome back to 247 Motorsports. Oh man, well, we decided to go racing again, even though we said we weren't gonna. Oh yeah, do not tip this motherfucker. There's a race in Michigan at ONONDAGA Dragway. We've been there one time before last year. I won small tire when we went there, and she made it in street car class down to the finals and lost to a drag week Chevelle by, I don't know, maybe not even a half a car. So another cool little bumpy outlaw track, another tricky surface. But first we're heading back to R&D to put her car on the dyno, because as you guys can see, we've been having some problems with it, especially after we changed turbos. It's throwing some like torque value codes and stuff, so time to buckle down and get serious now. So we're gonna go see if we can fix that. We've been having some weird boost leash issues, something goofy where it's not giving me the boost that I'm asking for. It's not following the boost ramp. It's kind of just having a mind of its own. So first and foremost, we're gonna see if we can fix that, kind of see what it makes at what power level, see what dome pressure is actually making what boost to kind of help me out with tuning the car for her. And if all goes well, it's coming in the trailer. If all does not go well, then it's staying there until we figure it out. So that's our first stop, and fingers crossed, she says.
So we're back at R&D Performance, and it's not that I don't love visiting my friends, it's that I hate that this car is still having problems. So this time, we're going to strap her to the floor and try and figure out what's going on. And I'm not leaving until this car is fixed and in the trailer. So first, we'll do some drivability, because you all know I love to drive around the street. And then, we're going to see how much power she can make. We're going to gradually creep her up from here, keeping her right under the 30 pound of boost range. See what happens now that all of our little problems are fixed.
So we just loaded her car back up. It's with us, so that's a good thing, right? I said it almost stayed there, this close. Huge thank you to Piotr for giving us his billet map sensor off his boost leash to borrow. His car's got a broken axle right now, so as we expected, the map sensor was bad inside her boost leash. It's on, and away it went. It's actually listening now. It's got a nice flat boost curve instead of doing whatever the hell it wants to, so it's putting the control back into, learning and doing what we need to do. Kind of jumped in it, jumped out of it, jumped in it, jumped out of it, making sure it wasn't going to throw no wrench lights or whatever these stock ECUs do to put her in limp mode like it has been the last few times out. We made a pull on 10 pounds. Car made really good power, made somewhere around 850, and then we brought her up to just over 20 pounds, and it did good. So that's about where that car is going to stay. We're going to probably keep that car, just under 1,300 wheel horsepower, just for longevity, because we're not trying to pull the motor out of it every year. As far as my car goes, I maintenance it this week. I've been suffering, as some of you have been called out to me. My car's usually a monster on the big end of the track, and it's been a complete dud because I've been trying all this traction control stuff since a week or so before War in the Woods. So I think I figured out I can only really use that in the 60 foot as kind of a safety, and after that it's just got to go, and I got to go back to driving my car how I always did. So the only good thing I can say is by it being slow on the back end for the first time ever, I learned how to get faster in the front half. So there was a lot of cars that I've been getting way out on, and usually if I'm way out on you, it's game over. So hopefully we can go back to that mentality, carry what I've learned in the front half with the car, and carry it into the back half, and it should be a pretty dangerous combo on a 28. So
10th event of the year, and we've taken home money at every single one of them. Unfortunately, though, we've kind of been on a losing streak. So let's see if we can break that. Oh no. Here he goes again.
I'm coming too.
Okay, we were here in October around Halloween, and we came in about the same time, like 1 o'clock in the morning, and the gate was locked, and the owner said he would leave it open. So last time, Brandon took the gate off the hinges. Oh God, you guys, save me. He got it open. He's freaking
Great idea.
ridiculous.
This is just perfect.
Well, we're in again, and it's time to get some sleep. Good morning, and welcome to Michigan, to Onondaga Dragway. We're both in a class today, and we're going to start off the day with small tire, where I pull round 1, pair 1, our good friend Brian White versus Brandon.
First pair got me, so I needed to take a little bit off the hit, a little bit out of the map, slow it down a few tenths. Would have been a nice, clean, easy pass first round, and then, you know, I should have gone back to my first round pass on my second round if I made it there, and we made a test hit, and I guarantee the car went faster than anybody's gone here today.
So I kind of feel awful because I'm always the driver's meeting chip drawer, and I drew round 1 for Brandon, which is so hard on a surface like this. But I gotta get my head in the game because now it's my turn. Hard tire and stick shift mixed together, and this is my competition. A full-fledged Cobra Jet race car on slicks.
Brandon, how do I shut this thing off? Brandon, how do I shut this off?
Fuck!
So I sulk for a few minutes and get my butt back in this car because there's test and tune all day. Too spicy out back, so one more time.
Good shit. shift? Alright, well, you're on the line. Just turn your thing on. I mean, shift, see that like white cone out there? It's gonna be somewhere around there. I don't know. Send it. Now it didn't air shift. Now it's not air shift. This car could kill itself.
We lost our air shifter again, but
Yes.
I'm definitely getting better with this power play. Just a huge change from the 6R80 that I was so used to last season. But here we go again. Shed a few tenths, time to get rid of some more.
What do you think?
Oh,
You feel good?
yeah. And I shifted so good.
Yeah, you shifted awesome.
So good.
I thought it air shifted in the burnout. Did you shift it in the burnout?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Fucking
Wasn't
money.
shifting and I started moving and I wasn't done.
No, that's good then. How you shifted, it's perfect. I mean, that's a beautiful burnout with no air shifter.
I feel much better like hearing it wind all the way out and knowing where to
Yeah, I mean, you're
shift
shifting it good. I mean, you keep shifting like that. I don't even care about the air shifter.
I felt your little
You feel it creep?
automatic scramble.
You feel it?
I felt it.
Feel her come in? Finally. Took me, what, 4 passes to figure it out, to make you go fast, and she finally went faster than she's ever been on no prep.
Yeah.
And we're on the 17-inch drag radio.
And
We're
we're
not
on
even
a
on the
radio.
15s.
I love it.
So,
Yep, you heard that right. A personal best on no prep on radials. Only a few tenths slower than some of the small tire cars. So I'm going home a happy girl. This guy went on to win hard tire on slicks, but congratulations to him. I will give him mad credit though, because it is a stick car, and he drove out of my life. So we're going to stay a little bit longer, watch some racing, help some friends out, and then we're going to pack up and hit the road, because I've got one more stop on our agenda.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crap from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood, my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite, they feeling. I can tear you apart, or I could go healing. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb.
We're just gonna keep trying. Keep trying.
gotta keep trying.
Got too little time, I'ma
We had a good start, a rough middle, and hopefully we get to a good end.
I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision.
Oh my god, we must be fucking crazy. More in the 60, you said? Yeah. Feels like a turd, huh?
So even though I ended my no prep day on a really high note, I still have the itch right now. And there just so happens to be a Chicago street race going on. This is a Mexico hat race, and if you've watched our YouTube channel before, you've seen this crowd.
Of course. Again, this would be.
So Dave is a seasoned street racer around here, and our first round pick at our last hat race a few weeks ago. Rematch.
It's like an off-ramp kind of road, and it goes right, it merges into a highway. So you have to like go onto the highway and make some sketchy U-turns. I thought you had an air shifter in there. What happened to that? No? Kind of sucks, right?
Yeah, we lost my air shifter again today.
Yeah, no more air shifter. We put one in and it broke.
Mom's done really good shifting, hasn't she?
Yeah, Mama, I mean, you've been very early on it. Very, very early.
Not today. Today I was
you have to get to like, you have to get a little higher up there. Alright, I'm running. Oh boy. Okay. Wait. We're back. It's just bare. It's nothing. It's just a whole bunch of nothing. Just a whole bunch of nothing.
So it's never a good thing when the cops show up. However, we never run from the cops. But the rest of the crowd had a different plan. We stay and chat, and these cops turn out to be the coolest ever. Even asking if I wanted to make a test pass after everyone left. They were actually going to shut down the road and let us finish our race, but everybody bailed.
There's some country roads like out in Glen County. I bet you the country roads out there. Well, it's only because they have to hire you guys, hire fire, hire ambulance. So by the time well, that's the only way to do it, right? Because like the only way to make it the only way for it to be safe is to have EMTs and drag strip, you know. So that's why the permit's so expensive, you know. And then it's like not like
Per the streets, they find a new road. We meet up with them, and now we're first pair down. On a road that my car absolutely hates every time we come here. On I'm gonna let Brandon drive because I really have no business just sitting in the seat for my car to spin against a car that's probably made 1,000 passes here. Remember, Dave was our pick last hat race and we lost to him on this exact road, only opposite lanes. I jinxed us or just knew that that was going to happen on this road, but I'm frustrated again. This road has been beating us for years, and right now I'm going to take this frustration to convince Brandon to change the tune-up and let me finally conquer this asphalt. Well, once again, we lost the street race, but I think we gained a lot of knowledge.
To test it, and on par for what we were just doing at the track, it made a rip. It went right down, didn't think about doing nothing, and that's why we ended up making the decision to go there, is because we knew that we were racing on a concrete road. I had a good feeling that that happened. But per street racing, and this is why I really don't care for it very much anymore, because I just don't have the time with work and everything else to go put the testing in on all these different surfaces or set the car up different. Cops came, we got taken to a really shitty asphalt road that holds no power. I let off the trans brake, the car blew the tires off. I immediately was disgusted, just hit the brakes, didn't even try to get back in it, and just turned the car around. Let her make 2 passes. We got it to go somewhat okay down the road, but it was still spinning a little bit in the middle. So I think from here on out, like the street stuff really isn't for us. Unless one day I win the lottery and I have time to do nothing but go test on all these different things. Like I set the cars up to run tree side no prep, and there's so much of it that why even stress ourselves out by being not good at the other stuff because we don't race it or test on it, right?
We're not here to only show you the glory. Onondaga may have started awful for me, but it ended amazing.
So I will say we left there on a good note. Not for myself, but for her car. You know, it showed that all the time and effort that we put in the garage and money spent was well worth it. And I will say that we nowhere near found the limit of her car on that track or that tire. If we wanted to stay and make more passes, it would have just got a little bit faster each pass, resulting in her car running what some small tire cars were probably running there, which is amazing. If it was on a 15-inch radial, it would have been even better. No, they didn't have a big car count, so they decided to combine combine stick shift and hard tire. So she had to race a Cobra Jet on a slick that's a 7-second car, you know, right out of the gate, and we just were nowhere prepared for that. So it will be a better product. It already is a better product.
Event number 10 for B, and number 1 where he's not taking home any winnings. I know we seem to have lost our streak, but I know in the end, hard work's gonna pay off for this car.
I'm sorry we let everybody down again, but trust me, I'm a lot harder on myself than anybody else is. So, you know, I got this black cloud over me. The only good thing with my car that came out of it is as soon as it didn't go down, it went right down fast. You know, ever since I turned that traction control on, I've been spending more time on that than tuning how I just know how to tune. And it hasn't been a good result. So we're going back to what we know. And the car did what it did once that was done. You know, first pair out, I just got to be a little bit more conservative, and I should have known better. So more self-discipline. I'm going to go into every race as we're ducks, and you know, try to work ourselves to the front of the pack and stay humble about it. Getting rid of the traction control that I've been struggling with for a month and a half that I really didn't even need to use is gone. It will never be on my car on a bumpy track ever again, and we'll never see why does Brandon's car look like shit on the big end again, because my car's not shit on the big end. It's a monster on the big end, and it will continue to be one now. So lessons learned. Week by week, all I can say is use the negative and turn it into a positive. That's all I can really do with this. So otherwise, you know, if you don't take that mentality, it's real easy to like get in your head in this sport and think like, why am I even wasting my time or money doing this, and why am I racing? But you know, there's a lot of people that don't win any races. So I can't say that we suck, but we suck right now. So hopefully this black cloud that's over my head, and I can get that out of my way and get my head out of my ass and get back to doing what we do, and that's, you know, win races. So, but that's all I got. We got all our bugs and mistakes and everything shook out from these last couple weeks, and we just get a solid day of racing in and can show you guys how we act when we're prepared. So, which is usually pretty good.
We expected to show you better, and we hoped for a win. But like I said last time, the comeback is always going to be better than the setback. A lot of really good things happened this weekend, and there's a lot of really good things coming ahead. You just watch. Stay tuned. 247 Motorsports.
I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times, cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times, cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.